Hello? Anybody here? Bit of an abrupt start to the stream. I did the time zone math wrong.
This is the Overseer. I hope you all enjoyed the party last night, even those who may have overindulged and overslept.
So, hi.
It's time to get up
No one's
and
here
get
yet.
out there. We've been locked away
Empty chat
long
room.
enough.
At least I'm recording this for the YouTubes, I guess.
Today
Right.
is Reclamation Day.
Uh,
It may be time to leave, but I'll never forget the day
There we
you
go.
all entered Vault 76.
bit laggy.
You come from every walk
Hello,
of life,
Jipon Boss.
every race, color,
First time watching
and
stream. Well,
creed.
welcome. I think you're the first one here. At least the first one in
But you
chat.
all share one very important trait.
Alright, let's choose a base first. I understand we
You are
can
this country's
change
best
this at
and
will, so I'm not going to
brightest.
spend too much time here. Let's get something.
But more importantly, you'll always be my family.
That'll do for now. Oh, we can. I thought I was going to take my Xbox name. I just went to type on the keyboard. Blondie. Yeah. Blondie, level 1. Oh, we can take a photo. Oh, can't zoom in too close though, apparently. That'll do. That'll do. Toggle menu, reset, exit. Access photo mode again by map and Y. Okay, that's fine. Sit down. There you go. Appear commission. Actually, I've actually read all this in someone else's playthrough, so I'm not going to spend too much time there. I have not decided yet whether we're going to restart once the full game launches, or just continue this character, but I don't think any of this stuff matters. Zoobidoo. Alright. What the?
Hey, mate. Yeah, that's where it is. Yeah, my ute's parked underneath.
Oh, bloody hell. It's proximity voice chat.
Oh, come out the front.
There's some fucking idiot on his phone using proximity voice chat. How do I turn that off, for fuck's sake? Hello? Where's my menu? Anything? Menu. LB. Why have I put the menu on LB? Social. No. Settings. Audio. Voice chat mode. None. For now. Like 30 seconds into the game and there's already some jackass leaving his microphone open.
You have
That's
been
online
tasked
games for you.
with nothing less than the rebuilding of America. Such a huge responsibility.
Hello, Addis, Blessum, Pixel.
Just know that Vault-Tec is proud of you. I am proud of you.
Hello, boy.
When you hear this, it means I've been gone for several hours.
Finally!
Yes.
I've got
Never wake up.
my own mission
Shush!
out there in Appalachia.
Time to leave
Whatever.
the vault.
This is the
Yes,
Overseer,
yes, time to leave the vault.
signing off.
Yes, Overseer. I'm sure you're very important. I just want to get out there. Because I'm late. Okay, right away, purified water. Good stuff. What have we got here? Health and medication. Nice. Blood pack. Nope, right away. Stim pack. Nice. And this is my camp thing, right? No. Building supplies. Where's my camp thing? Zoop. Got a party hat. Okay.
Heck of a party last night, eh, sir?
What was that noise?
Good to see you all together one last time.
What was that noise?
Joyous and not staving off on horrible death minute by minute.
Oh, this is the Overseas. Yeah, I've read all that stuff too. If you want to read that stuff, you can. I'm not gonna. It's a bit of world building stuff, but nothing vital. Zoobidoo, bidoo-doo. Can I?
Hey, we're in.
I can't. Why is voice chat still working? Settings. Audio. Voice chat none. Why am I still hearing this arsehole? He's fucking echoey mic. Jesus. Nice work, Bethesda. And... hey, perk cards. Take those. Zerp. There's my first level. Okay. Time to make some decisions. That's loud. During the fortune, recharge red critical hits. Overall finesse, reflexes, action points. Measure of overall mental activity. Affects your ability to hack terminals. Blah, blah, blah. Charisma. Help others. Endurance. Physical fitness. Affects your total health. The action point drained from sprinting. And your resistance. Well, we might go endurance first. I was going to go strength with carry weight stuff, but I think endurance might be best because resistance to disease. Extra health. Less action point drain. We'll start there. You take 30% less radiation for eating and drinking. Yay! Say that. Okay. Equip. Okay, unequip, share. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Look at me go! Leveling up already. Just like everybody else. Goodbye, Ultron. I can't interact with Ultron. Say something to me, you bitch! Whatever. Load screen? Load screen. Clothing can be worn over any armor piece you have equipped. Yeah, I love that. That's my I think that might be one of my favorite little minor changes from Fallout 4. The fact you can put cosmetic clothes over your armor, so you can look however you want, but still be armored up properly. I like that. I like it a lot. I wonder what the load times are going to be like on PC. Why is that so loud? Calm down, Fallout. Looks like a storm over there. Is that real-time weather, or is that just like that? Actually, I have no idea what this says, real-time weather. Some rounds, some pre-war money. Hooray! Now, oh, there's a rope. Ah! Nope. How do we? Nope. Nope. Where the hell is my Pip-Boy? No, let's jump. It's not that. B. B! Haha! Using a controller for Fallout feels so stupid. Okay, Stimpack and Radaway are on shortcuts down the bottom there, looks like the thing. So, can we... Is there a way to... Let's put the party hat and glasses on, I guess. Ah, that's how we... Nope. Press LB to activate VATS. LB to RB to bash. Okay. So that's melee. How did I bring up the Pip-Boy again? Okay. Pip-Boy's B for some reason. Right. So. God damn it. I hate this interface already. Can I just... Oh, okay. So it's RT and then... Just give me a mouse. Just give me a mouse. Okay. So we got the. That's what I wanted there. How do I favorite again? Was it A? What did I do to favorite it? Is there a button I can press to favorite it? No. I want.
Hey, pat on the back! Pat on the back for this guy!
Okay, for some reason I became unsubbed. I am not sure if this is showing the sub or the Twitch Prime one. But it did take my money for the second tier one skeptical smiley face.
Thank you, Jasper. Yeah, I don't know. I lost a whole bunch of subs because I haven't streamed for about a month. Well, maybe 3 weeks because of all the other stuff. So I lost about half the regular subs. I'm sure some of them come back, but that's fine. But thank you, Jasper. Can we get some love in the chat, please? Smash some love in the chat for Jasper's resub there. How you doing, man? Whoop. Alright, I should be looting these things. How do I just... Can I just loot? Can I just press a button to grab the stuff? What's shooting at me? Oh, there is. Come here. Alright. Stuff still shooting at me? Can I figure out the loot now on the controller? So read or... So I have to do it... Take all. Really? 2 button presses to loot? Really? I have to go... X... Okay, double X. Double X for transfer stuff. Okay. You know what I should have done? I should have played a bit of... Okay, so you have to... You can't just go tap tap. You have to wait for the damn thing to load up or it doesn't transfer. See? Give me the stuff! Take all! Why won't it give me the stuff? Okay, whatever. Bethesda, whatever. Ah, Gustav. Thank you for all the bits. Surely there must be a shortcut key just to transfer all, right? Surely. I'm taking a lot of damage from these guys. I really want to dodge roll. Transfer. Take all. So it worked that time. Transfer. Take all. That worked that time too. So that was... The other one must have been just a bug. Wait, was that a fusion cell I just got there? Oops, wrong button. What is it? That one? Aid, misc, hollow, notes, junk. Fusion, it was fusion cells. Hey. Oh wait, how do you do the transparent Fallout Boy, Pip-Boy thing? What do you think that option would be? I know there's a button for it somewhere. I've seen people use it. Ugh, whatever. Someone help? Silent chat, help? Wait, A is not jump? What is jump? Y is jump for some reason. Why is Y jump? A is jump! Alright. Now we're exploring. Why is Gustav? Why is perks? Or you tell me which is jump. What was that? Level 5 Protectron. I'm out of ammo already. I guess he's not armed. Ah! Wait, the car has health? Why does the car have health? Weird. One down there. There we go. Let's see if we can get a sneak attack bonus. Fallout 4 had sneak attack bonuses. Why wouldn't this? Oh, nope. Weapon seen. This one's armed. I think my gun just broke. Okay. For some reason, melee doesn't work anymore. Nope. I can't punch. Oh, okay. When I'm unarmed, it's the right trigger for punch instead of the other melee button. Fuck's sake. Consistency is all I want. You tell me melee is RB and I press RB to melee. You tell me melee is RT when I'm not holding a gun. It's a different thing.
Protect and serve.
First death! Is this game hard if you haven't played Fallout? I don't know, because I have played Fallout. Probably not, though. Why am I jiggling? I'm having some sort of seizure. So I can respawn right next to my last death, apparently. Or... nope, I can't. Why can't I respawn? What do you want me to do? Move, cancel, zoom in, zoom out. Where's the button for respawn? Or can I only respawn at certain locations? Oh, there we go, okay. Why would you put my marker on the map with somewhere where I can't respawn? Why wouldn't you just snap to the nearest respawn location? That's dumb. So far this seems off. Off how? Feels like Fallout to me. Feels just like Fallout 4 so far. I was hoping that stuff would respawn. Alright. So now I have no ammo. No melee weapon. And all my stuff's in a paper bag near that Protectron. Oh, this looks like a military vehicle. Maybe there's the gun in here. Ooh, hello. There we go. Ah. And ammo. God, yes. Right, so... how would you imagine we activate our weapon wheel? This map and LB to menu thing is already starting to piss me off. Settings, controls. Jump, sprint, sneak, VATS, activate. That's all it's telling me. I've got no weapon with it. How do I do the weapon wheel? Okay, reload is X, that's good to know. I know there's a weapon wheel, I've seen it! And what happened to my short... am I supposed to have shortcuts to my... oh wait, there it is. How did I do that? Oh, I pressed up on it. So up on the D-pad is health items, I guess. Right on the D-pad is weapons, but I don't have any. So... oh, God damn it. Okay, so that's the broken one. Where's that coming from? These things respawned already. Alright. So, just for a bit of context to why I'm having so much trouble here, I've never ever played Fallout 4 with the controller. Always keyboard and mouse. Oh, it looks like it gives you a little marker for your bag. Oh, this is a different button for take. Okay. Clearly, my weapon's not good enough to take on a projectile. I was doing bugger all damage. Where did he go? There he is. Alright, let's do a little circle strafing around this tree then, shall we? Jesus, I'm not. Fucking friendly with those hitboxes, aren't you? I'm out of ammo again. Alright then. Bye. So how much Fallout is this? Well, I've only been playing for 20 minutes. Feels pretty Fallout to me. I mean, it's much more colourful than Fallout 4 is, obviously. But, you know, atmospherically it feels right. I mean, it should. It's built on top of the Fallout 4 engine, so they just sort of rewrote chunks of it to make sure multiplayer would work. Because this game, for those who don't know, this game grew out of what was intended to be the multiplayer update for Fallout 4. They planned it and they started working on it, and they went, you know what? This is a bigger thing than we planned on. Let's make it its own game. Apparently you can just mine copper out of the ground with your bare hands. That's nice. Ah, hello. Hello, friendly cooking station. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. All the frame rates. Okay, so I can boil water, can purify water, can simple soot, flour, tea, fire cap soup, because I guess I picked up that fire cap earlier, so I learned that. But I don't have anything to actually cook. I was kind of hoping I could scrap that down. Oh, hello. Cigar box. Yeah, I'll take that. It's weird how I can't interact with this. Also, check out that that 2D texture underneath the grill there. Yeah, those gas bottles look entirely convincing. That looks perfectly three-dimensional. Not at all like a flat texture. Bourbon, carrot, dandy boy apples. I'll take those. Is this a thing? I'll take the bucket. Bucket. Oh, I was expecting to loot the chair, but no, I'm going to sit instead. It's going to be my first Fallout. Ah, your opinion will be interesting then. Because a lot of the people sort of super eager at this are not necessarily first timers. At least from the feedback I've had from the, I think, 3 or 4 videos I made about this game over the past sort of month or so. Okay, so I can't take the lunch pail, but can put things in it. Interesting. Maybe that's just a loot box that's got nothing in it, because the game is like, hey, fuck you. Tell you what, it's a lot prettier than Fallout 4 is. Ah, that's what I can hear. You. Wait, are you the same one I was fighting before? Did you follow me here?
Identified intruder detected.
Or
Beginning
is
search.
your health low because someone else took a pop at you? Interesting. Leave me alone for now.
All clear.
I think I just... Yeah, I just started. I was expecting the beta to start at 1 PM local time, but apparently I did the time zone math wrong. And it actually started 45 minutes ago. So I was about 20 minutes late in starting, unfortunately. 20 minutes from 3-hour or 4-hour session is, you know, not insignificant. What's the percentage of that? I feel like it's like 5%. I don't do math. Oh, if that's a target, surely there must be a weapon. No? No throwing knives? No hatchet? Bow and arrow? Something? Oh wait, what's that? There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Combat knife. Okay. B for Pip-Boy. I would still really like to know how to make the Pip-Boy transparent. Drop sword. RB for fave. There we go. So if I fave both of those, presumably when I go zerp, broken items cannot be equipped. What? I'm not trying to equip a broken item. LT to block, RT to attack. Okay. Seriously, how do I get up my weapon wheel? I can do my emote wheel. But... Alright, whatever. And didn't I just equip my knife? Oh! Okay, so I still don't know how to do the weapon wheel, but a tap on the left D-pad is a quick swap between your last two used weapons, I presume. So now I can go from melee to ranged, nice and quick. Excellent. Good! Nice atmospherics. Why am I hearing danger music? Where's the danger music? Not picking up anything on that. Under caution, so I must be moving away from danger. Also, for serious, that music is ridiculously loud. Let's try that. Where's my... There we go. Third person. Yeah, I don't love that. Doesn't feel right. I did play maybe 20% of Fallout 4 in third person, just because I had a cool costume. I spent most of my playthrough, well, not most, but most of the second half of my playthrough dressed as the Shadow, or whatever the hero was from the city where you played, like you played old radio play superhero guy or girl. And I guess, ooh, hello. You gonna leap up and attack me, or are you one of those petrified corpses? Okay. We have nuclear waste in our pocket now. That sounds like a brilliant idea. And there goes my radiation. Okay, so Stimpack does about half health. Whoa. What was that? Ugh. It's pretty cool, actually. This is the exact feeling I had when I started Fallout 4, because I knew nothing about Fallout when I started Fallout 4. And those first couple of hours were like, what's that? What's that? Is it going to hurt me? This feels just like it, so that's promising. Gonna try the radio for new songs? No, I'm not going to use the radio at all while I'm streaming and or recording for YouTube, because not all of the tracks you'll hear on the radio are safe as far as copyright goes. Some of them are legitimate recordings of old songs. So because this, you know, I'm intending to put this up either in full or in edited form on YouTube, I'm not going to be using the radio, unfortunately. It'd be nice if they filled the radio with nothing but copyright safe songs, so we could. But, yeah, not today. We might do it from time to time when we stream, when I'm not intending to, you know, put a replay up on YouTube or something, but yeah. Unfortunately, as nice as some of those songs are, and I do know some of the tracks, I'm sure. Sorry, just trying to pay attention to what's happening here. Gunshots seem to have stopped. Right, I forgot about these guys. See, in Fallout 4, the sort of irradiated ghouls and stuff, they're not armed, but these are just scorched. They're only halfway to being ghouls, I guess. And they do come armed. That also means they do come with ammo! Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. No point hiding, you've already seen me. Alright. The fuck was that? Right, so. Okay. Seeing as I keep running out of ammo, I think a good plan might be to stick with melee for as long as possible. Or as practical. Oh, hello. Hunting rifle. Done that. Done that. Done that. Done that. Done that. When's the PC beta is in a week. Pretty much a week from right now. Hey, hoofa! Easy, tiger. That was, Alright then. I'll come up and see you. Good thing you're a bad shot. Oh. Here's me just looting the house without thinking about searching upstairs. That was an amateur mistake. But I am picking up lots of ammo, which is nice. Squeaker, squeaker. Have you seen my acorn? Okay, so the hitboxes on some of these items is... Ooh, boy! Found a bobblehead. Hey, and a banjo. Now, the thing that annoys me about the bobbleheads is they're only temporary boosts. You pick it up and the effect lasts for an hour. In Fallout 4, once you pick up a bobblehead, you get the benefit forever. But I guess that makes sense in this game, because it is an ever game, and these things do respawn, so I guess the plan is to remember where the bobbleheads are that you really need, and when you're doing a mission, you go, hey, let's do this mission. I'm going to need extra, in this case, endurance. So we'll go and collect that bobblehead or something. I don't know. +2 endurance for 1 hour. That's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. How can there be a story with the NPCs? Well, the story is told through the use of holotapes, of journals and computers, shit like that. So it's a passively told story rather than actively told story. But there is a story, and apparently it's about 40 hours worth. About the same length as Fallout 4, they say. So if it took you 40 hours to get through the main story in Fallout 4... Ooh, treasure map! We'll come back to this. If it took you about 40 hours to get through the main story of Fallout 4, it'll take you about 40 hours to plow through the main quest line in this, apparently. Plus there's gajillions of side quests because it is an online game. And there are events as well. Things like that. So if you've played an online game, events are a thing here as well. So yeah, the story is there. It's just told in a different way. And it's not as active, though. There's no dialogue trees and shit like that. And there are NPCs. Jesper is right. There are NPCs in the form of robots. Apparently there's at least one super mutant who works as a trader. But yeah, there are... You know how you would get to doctors and traders and things like that, NPCs in Fallout 4? Well, robots take up that job in this game. So I guess this works by, if you know the map well enough and you recognize stuff, I guess S means the sun. So the sun it gives you sort of a bearing. X is where the treasure is. That's kind of cool. Ooh, grenade. Nice. Baseball grenade. Hey, there's a classic. Oh, I wonder if we can survey the area. No, we cannot survey the area. I was hoping these things would, like, unlock secrets on the map or something. I wonder how long the day-night cycle is. I'm playing for half an hour and it's nighttime already, so... And I think the sun was, like, high in the sky when we started, so I'm guessing maybe an hour? Oh, didn't even see the workbench. Alright, let's scrap items. I don't know whether we can play that banjo. I know there are playable instruments, but I don't know whether we can play that banjo. I'll scrap it anyway. So the good idea is to scrap everything that you're carrying as often as possible, because scrap weighs less than the items, and you do have limited carry weight. Oh, right, yeah. Sorry, I was going to say, no, I might scrap that, but then I remembered, yeah, actually, you repair your guns with scrap, so it's a good idea to scrap the pistols and shit you're not using. This one's in better condition anyway. I'll keep that. I'll keep the one with slightly higher condition, I guess. Otherwise, they're identical. Keep that. Wait, how do I scrap more than one at a time? Doesn't look like I can. Alright. Okay. Favorites, weapons. So pipe pistol. I guess we'll keep the pipe pistol equipped for now. No, wait, that does way more damage. No scrap. Okay, craft. Whee, hey! Get some blunt melee weapons. Alright, might as well have that just in case our knife breaks. Or, no, I can't build because I don't have leather. Okay. Can make a hatchet though. Okay. What is this going to cost us? Not too bad. Okay. Pipe guns. Ooh, a syringer. How did I learn to build a syringer? I remember those. Not going to worry about that yet because we don't have any decent ammo for it anyway. Ooh, throwing weapons. I'll try out some of those as well. But apparently I couldn't repair my existing weapons using that. Or could I? Oh wait, modify repair, it's a different thing. Okay, there we go. So... Alright, let's see what we can do with the standard sights, no muzzle. I can't do anything there. What about the revolver? Ooh. Reflex sight. Hello. Reflex sight. Thank you. Okay, that'll do for now. Hello there, Jason. How you doing? Okay, so B for Bitbury. So that fires .38. That fires 45s, of which I have 50 apparently. So let's equip that one. Stick with the... Wait, what's the hatchet do? 16 damage? 9 damage, but it's fast. That's medium. We'll give that a go. How do I fave again? That one. Right, so now... Still don't know how to get my weapon wheel up. But okay. No shovels yet. Shovelly Joe cannot ride again, but... Fishing rod. That. Another combat knife. Lovely. Bet you there's more fishing rods down there. Sorry I'm late. Saw the earlier tweet. So to watch an Undertale playthrough. Yeah. I completely got the timing wrong. Sorry about that. And by the time I noticed, there was no... I just wanted to get started, so I didn't... Yeah. Dummy Blunty being dummy. I think I did the time calculation based off the Pacific time, not Eastern, or something. I don't know. I don't know what I did. I don't know how I did that. I've never done the time zone thing wrong before. I'm usually pretty good at that because I travel so much. Also, I don't have any hunger or thirst yet. Maybe hunger and thirst might not unlock till level 5, just like passive mode doesn't stop until level 5. Which is nice, easing you in slowly. What's down here? Power lines means civilization. Civilization means homes. Homes means stuff. Ooh, what was that? Should upgrade my GTX 980 Ti if my target is 1080 phone. Yeah, 144 FPS and 980. Yeah. Unless you're talking about this game specifically, which I rather suspect will be locked to 60 frames per second on PC. Because Fallout 4 was. And this is based around the same basic engine. You could manually unlock the frame rate in Fallout 4 by editing an ini file. But when you did that, much like Skyrim, physics gets a bit wackadoo. Whoa, tuba! Okay, so we know why they're called firecracker berries. Touch them and they go pooty-pooty-pooty-poop and do about 1/4 of your health damage. Okay, well, watch out for those. I'd really like to make some healing items or something. I can't harvest that. Actually, while we're feeling a bit safe... nope, didn't want to do that. Man, it's taken some getting used to, this interface. There we go. Aid. Dandy boy apples. 0.7 reds, 10 HP. Firecracker berries do 4 reds, 4% of disease. Purified water. Have some of that. Got 4 stim packs left. Where was those apples? There we are. Okay. This looks harvestable. Ooh, also, little tip I picked up from watching some other gameplay from the event they had. At least one person I was watching gameplay of said a dev told him it's a pretty smart idea to collect as much wood as possible whenever you see it. Because wood is a very important crafting ingredient apparently, so always collect wood. Gotta get that wood, son. Giggity. Is that fire or electricity sparks? Might be electricity sparks. Signs of life? No? Where are we? Hey, we're at Point Pleasant. Isn't there a movie by that name? Yeah, I rather feel like we might be coming under threat soon. I want to touch it. I really want to touch it. Nope, just the aesthetics. I was fully expecting to be zerped then. The old zerper-derp. We got one cap. And all we had to do was irradiate ourselves slightly. 2 caps. And I heard a noise. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was a nice smooth animation coming that ladder. I saw that. Oh, there's a lot of them. Good. You can harvest on the run. We learned something new. I would take them on normally, but I don't have that much ammo. I'm trying to conserve. I'm only just starting out. No point taking needless risks. Unless there are cool weapons in there. Then it would be a needful risk. I need to make friends. There's a question I've been wanting to ask you since you went to New York. Is there a landmark that is traditional for those from distant shores to visit New Colossus? So for newcomers, since before my material grabbers came over from Sicily, he may, a generation during the time when he saved the elements back in the days, have to ask, what do you think of Lady Liberty? I actually did not go see Lady Liberty. I saw it from the shoreline, and it looks just like it does in, you know, 30% of American movies, and every postcard you've ever seen of New York. But, you know, ooh, what was that? What just came up on my threat radar? Oh, just a blood bug. Okay. Alright, we'll leave that town alone for now. I did go see the other New York stuff, like, you know, Central Park. And I went for a 7-hour walk and walked... I didn't literally walk the entire length of Manhattan, but I did walk the figurative length, because I walked for like 24 kilometers, which is how long that island is. So I went through several boroughs and explored the neighborhoods a bit, and went to Hell's Kitchen, of course, because I'm a big nerd. And Hell's Kitchen is where Daredevil is, and Didn't get over to Queens, though, where Spider-Man hangs out. Tell you what's weird about New York, though. After playing Spider-Man so recently, there's a lot of neighborhoods in New York that look really familiar, even though I've never, ever been there. And Insomniac really nailed the look of New York. Being there felt just like the game sometimes, and vice versa. Oh, that creak isn't good news. That sounds like a door opening. Oh, hello. Are you friendly? You're friendly. Let's go see what you have to say for yourself. Hi, guy.
Good day to you.
Hello. Wait, that's it?
Hello there.
Okay. Cat? I found cats! Ah, nice, healthy, non-irradiated, non-lethal cats. Kitty, 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 kitty. Well, that's made me happy.
Someone, anyone, we are their only hope to survive this cruel place.
It's him! They're following him! Or it, I suppose. He's looking after the cats! Oh, you sweetheart little robot. You need anything? Screws? Oil? Battery? Something? Can I get you anything? Looking after the cats. That's... Oh. Who needs human NPCs? You got sweetheart robots looking after kitty cats. Don't remember any humans doing that in Fallout 4. Eh? Actually, oops, wrong button. What are these dots? Ooh, hello. There's an awful lot of players down here. Oh, that's because that's the green. That must be where a quest is. Okay. Big crocodile. All right, I was gonna fast travel to some of these people, but then I remembered you can only fast travel to teammates. I don't have a team yet. But I guess we'll head for this town anyway. Oh, I was expecting the marker to be yellow on my bar, but it's white. Okay, whatever. Racist. Yeah, the humans probably hate the cats, that's right. I mean, you know, when survival matters, I suppose I would eat a cat before I chose to starve to death, maybe. It would have to be a particularly mean cat, though. Actually, no, I wouldn't even eat a mean cat. Mean cats need the most love. I probably would choose to starve to death rather than eat a cat. Not entirely sure what I'd do about a dog, though. I'm much more of a cat person. Plus, I got a feeling that a dog would choose to sacrifice himself if it meant helping out a buddy. I can't walk through here. Not enough room, apparently. There's a thought, actually. If you make yourself a really skinny, short character, is your hitbox going to be smaller? Are you going to be harder to hit? Well, should be worth investigating. We can change your appearance at any time, so... You can even change your gender at any time. Or, should I say, you can change your sex at any time. Which is the right term? I'm old when I say stupid things sometimes. I need the right vocabulary. This brave new world we're in. I think it's sex I'm looking for, isn't it? Gender is personal, sex is biological, right? Is that the accepted definition these days? I think it is. Am I hearing footsteps? Am I hearing great big mutated footsteps? Oh, I am hearing footsteps. Jesus Christ, that was close. Who are you? Weak feral ghoul. Oh, there are ghouls. I didn't think there were any ghouls here. I thought we just had scorched. What was that? Oh, hello. Really should have checked that pipe, shouldn't I? Check before looting. Okay, that water is definitely irradiated. I think, oh no, I'm finally thirsty. Huh. That took a while to show up. Collects. Where'd you come from? Take your gold-plated lighter, thank you. Alright, I think we're safe for the rest. Alright. Alright, now I need to find a cooking station to purify this water so I can drink. Watch Excel Saga. I have watched Excel Saga. I love that. I haven't watched it in ages, but I do love it. And yeah, I know about Minchi. Emergency food supply dog. Minchi's name is like a pun for a Chinese dish that's made out of dog, isn't it? I thought that was the joke. His name was like a word for a dog meat based recipe or something. Tell you what, melee is working for me. Oh, hello. Funny thing is, I almost never use melee in Fallout 4. I was a mid-range run-and-gun kind of guy in Fallout 4. Because that's just the playstyle I was used to doing with the games I was previously playing. So it is a bit clumsy, but it's at least working for me. Particularly against those guys that run up right into your face. Trying to shoot those guys, even with a mouse and keyboard, sometimes is a pain in the ass. Oh, hello. We should, we should clear out the area before we start fiddling with the computer. Because time doesn't pause when you're in a computer in this game. Jesus, how many are there? Shit. Oh, that was lucky. Just got away with that. Why are all these guys carrying lighters? Specimen jar. Diluted Red X. That's new. I don't remember Diluted Red X from Fallout 4. There's a beeping up there. And also there's one enemy left apparently. Yep, here he comes. Nope, can't hide from him. I got level up. let's finish clearing out this place. Hey, workbench, excellent. What is that beeping? Duct tape, always useful. I believe it means minced meat. Right, yeah, I knew it was some sort of pun on a meal. Nope. Have not successfully snuck up on anyone yet, have I? Sorry. Used to be a cop or a policeman or a mailman or something, judging by the hat. Paper cutter. Fancy snacks. Ooh, boiled water. Excellent. Salisbury steak. Yeah, duct tape is another thing you never ever want to pass up on either. Oh, damn it. I thought that was a shovel for a second. I thought shovel melee weapon. Shovelly Joe was back, but no. But no. If these are Fergals, does that mean there are domesticated ones? In Fallout 4 they were. Kind of. Not domesticated, but ghouls who still had their wits about them. Not many. But a few. That's why they have the feral moniker, though. Because there is such a thing as a ghoul who won't eat your face immediately. Hello. Fans are always good. Lots of screws in fans. At least there was in Fallout 4. And screws are useful. What's the bet I can't pick that safe? Yeah, adhesive and screws, always very valuable. Roll Charleston Herald. Ooh, hello, how'd I miss you? Crispy scroll bits, hooray! Speaking of Menchie. Requires skill 1, your skill 0. Well, I think we can do something about that, seeing as I just leveled up, didn't I? It's intelligence for lockpicking, right? Hack terminals, durability items you craft. Oh, hey! Intelligence affects the condition and durability of items. Oh, wow. We do want that then. Or is it perception for lockpicking? Nearby enemies, detect stealthy movement, weapon accuracy, and VATS. Point perks, group quests, fortune, recharge rate. I'm pretty sure it's intelligence that I need for lockpicking, right? Either way, I want it because durability boost. Stimpaks restore 15% more health? Yes. Equip. Good, 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 good. Oh, I guess not. I guess there's a specific lock skill that I need. Open. Rats. Still there. Better durability on weapons. Can't be a bad thing. I'd really like to know what that noise is. How do we get up there? Oh, there's a stakehouse I didn't see for some reason. Radio. Guitar. Oh, smash computer. Alright, just while we're in a nice, small, defensible room, I might take this opportunity to have a slurpy slurp. Well, that didn't do much, did it? Phew. Nope. Oops, today's I was full already. I need... Okay, so diluted. 100 plus red resist for 10 minutes. Increases thirst. Damn. Minus 3% water. 200 red resist for 10 minutes. Increases thirst. Right away. Removes 300 reds. Increases thirst, hunger, and chance for disease. Chance to cure mutations. Removes 150 reds, increases thirst, blah 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 blah. Okay, so I guess we'll do the diluted one. Because I don't think we have more than 150 reds, do we? Alright, do I have any food that doesn't have reds? So I can use one red. Okay, we'll do that one. There we go. Hey, play! There we go. Need those playable instruments. Playing instruments helps you relax. Play long enough to get a bonus effect. How long? Sounds like those automatic guitar loops in GarageBand. You messed around with GarageBand on iPad? Sounds just like one of those loops. Oh, there we go. You feel well tuned. So, what does that get me exactly? Well tuned bonus. No idea what it means, but okay. Okay, we're done exploring. No, we're not done exploring. Another layer. This is where the noise is coming from. Not where the noise... Ooh, hunting rifle. Grab that. Shovelly Joe's back! Oh, please tell me that's an equipable melee weapon. Oh, let there be a god. Yes. Shovelly Joe! He's back! Oh, that brings me joy. I hope it makes a good noise. I mean, it can't possibly make as good as noise as it does in Far Cry 5, but why can't I take that wrench? Give me the wrench! Fertilizer. Ooh. Requires skill 0. Your skill 0. No. Oh, bobby pins. That was a weird lighting glitch. These have bobby pins in them. Oh, damn it. Oh well. We'll go without treasure then. For serious, what's that noise? Something's coming from the roof. Let me see a way up. Nothing up there. Wait, can I harvest this wood? No. Sounds like it's come from right here somewhere, but I gotta find out where. Mystery. Absolute mystery. Do you remember having Pip-Boy around? Pip-Boy does what for me? What am I looking for the Pip-Boy? Oh, we found out what well-tuned means. An hour of AP regen plus 25. That's not bad. Not bad at all. How does it help me with that mysterious noise, though? Not in here. Caps! Fuck yes, caps. And a cap. Or a helmet, at least. I hear gunfire. Kind of weird being in a Fallout game, hearing gunfire, and you don't think, well, that's the Brotherhood of Steel taking on a bunch of guys, or, you know, something like that. You think, is that another player? Is that another actual real-life person? Wood. Is it this? Has the workbench been making that noise all along? Weird. You have a light in Fallout 4 if you press tab on... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to use the light on this bit. I know there is a light. And there's probably a shortcut button for it or something. A double tap? No. Workshop cannot be claimed with it. Oh, this is one of those... this is one of those workbenches you have to fight for. You do a little wave-based thing, and then there are special materials you can use. We're not going to try and solo that just yet. So that's why it makes noise. So you know it's there, because it's important. There is another player. There's another... Oh, hey! Oh, hello. Wait, hang on a second. These aren't players. These are like domesticated ghouls. They're in their little milking pens. The shovel does make a somewhat satisfying sound. Not as good as the really metallic ringing of the Far Cry 5 shovel, but still. Good enough. That can't possibly be all the enemies there were. Oh, there we go. Right, so that's why they got the ping, because they're part of the mission for that workbench. I understand now. That'll get me some leather. I needed that earlier, didn't I? For something. Don't remember what. Crafting something. Impact crater. That's probably not good news. Alright, I think we're clear. I'll risk looting. Ooh, buttercup. It's a complete buttercup as well. Not just a leg or anything. I guess it has only been like, what's is this 25 years after the bomb or 50 years after the bomb, or I forget when this is set. But I guess all the buttercups haven't had time to disintegrate completely. Hey, there's another player. How do I emote again? I can't jump. Nope. Nope. Oh, I got my weapon wheel. Right. I think I'm getting used to these controls. Let's go see if I can have that workbench. Yes, I can. It's got a ping over it now. Spend 25 caps to claim this weapon. Players may initiate PvP with you, but attempt to claim it from you. Good luck on that. So I'm not over level 5 yet, so you can't initiate PvP with me. Haha. Workshops contain your own building materials, access to rich resources, and build defense collector. Build. Crafting. Turrets, defenses, generators, powers, lights, food. Food! Can't seem to do any of this. Oh, because they're plants. I'm not actually cooking food on. Right. I don't have the plans to build that. Mineral extractor. Stash boxes. There we go. That's a useful thing. Get out of the way. Decor shelves, tables, wall, structures. Wait, what's this one? Water purifier, small, but I can't seem to. Oh, here we go. Resources. Okay, I'll probably have to spend some time figuring this out at some other point, but right now, let's just see if we can. Escape out of this. Oh, exit is that one. Okay. So now we have a stash box, which is like a unit. It's like a ender chest. Get access to your crap wherever you are. Fertilizer away. If we put that away, do we lose the perk? Or I don't know. I'll just stash a bunch of stuff. Second combat knife. Wrench. Screwy bits. I probably should have kept that water. Oh well. Keep that. Stash that. Stash those. We'll definitely stash the treasure map for later. Fusion cell, got no use for those yet. Okay, so you do get a quantity selector, but only if you're above 3, I guess. Bum, bum, bum. No, above 4. So 5 or more. You get tap. Oh, hey, we got the game. I didn't even see myself pick that up. We got the Pip-Boy game thing. It's got no weight. We might as well carry it. Plunger, propaganda flyer. Radix, keep that. Man, I've been picking up a lot of stuff, haven't I? Keep those. Stash that. Actually, I could probably wear that for a bit of extra protection, can't I? Right? I guess the ghouls respawned. Okay, oh, I can't pick up the stash. I'll just leave it there, or... Why is there a ping over this? Food, oh, food packing factory. Oh, interesting. Interesting, right. Let's risk having a look at the terminal. Okay, it's just that. Right, anyway. I think that's enough of this place. We've lightened our load. We've pushed stuff on our stash. We've figured out how this stuff works, kind of, a little bit. Time to move on. Before those rest of those ghouls respawn. So, was anyone paying attention about how long we spent there? How long was that respawn time? That feels like it's interesting to know. And apparently I'm parched. Well, let's go drink some dirty water, see what happens. Not too bad. Geez, you have to drink a lot. No more. Oh, even when you collect the water, you still get rads. Interesting. Nope, still getting used to the interface. Alright, there we go. Don't know what this is, but we'll call it anyway. Exiting event, defense, sunshine medals. If you leave, you won't receive a reward. I thought I was done. Oh, wave... There must be another Ferroghoul left. Wave 1 of 1 is still showing. Didn't even see that little detail up there. So I guess there's one ghoul left. Aussie girl. See that user? Aussie girl. Was it the same user we saw before? I wasn't paying attention to her name. Where is the final ghoul? There we go. Up on the roof. Nope, there's one inside there as well, apparently. Or is that the food processing plant? Come on down. Leave the file cabinet alone. Can do anything to you? Right. Wave 1 of 1 done. Power up the food factory, Sunshine Metals farm. Okay, now we get to power up the food factory, I guess. Hey, level 4. Nope. Transfer, take. Oh, there we go. Item rewards. Concrete scraps, wood, leather stuff, blah, blah, blah. And there we go. So we can store things in there. How do we power it up? Is it this? Can we use this differently now? I guess not. Alright. What do you want from me? If I give you... I can't move anything. Why can't I select anything here? I can't... Power up the food packaging factory at Sunshine Metals Industrial Farm. 1 of 1. How do I do that? How do I power it up? How do I power it up? My ping is here, but all I can do is transfer. Oh wait. Oh, here we go. DAY. It's a big power box on the end of the wall. Power box can provide more power if solar energy plant is repaired. I don't need more power, I just need enough power. But I guess that's the next part of the quest. You have to go do the power facility thing and then do this and... that's too involved. That's too involved for a 4-hour beta test thingy. So, this beta test is supposed to be stress test for the service, right? Sort of thing where they want as many people as possible. Yeah, which is why they're only doing 4 hours, to try and squeeze as many people in as possible. It's part of the reason anyway. Where is everybody? Well, I mean, there's only 24 people on any given map. Roughly. You can actually get more than 24. Like, if this server is full, for example, if there's 24 people here, and I invite 3 more friends in, they can still join me, apparently. So the 24 cap doesn't count if I want to invite some friends in. I don't know whether that means all 24 people can invite 3 friends each, or we can do 1 friend each, or I don't know exactly how that works, or if it becomes overloaded, people sort of invisibly shift to another server, or I don't know, but yeah. There's at least a soft cap of 24, which is why I'm not seeing people everywhere. I've already run into at least 2 players. It was Aussie Girl and one other player whose name I don't remember, but they both came to that facility while I was poking around there, because I guess it's one of the nearest quests if you go exploring in whatever direction I explored in. But yeah, it's not like a game of Fortnite where, you know, every few minutes you run into someone scrolling around. It's going to be a relatively rare event by design. They want it to feel a bit, you know, post-apocalyptic. They want it to feel a bit lonely because, you know, the people who came out of Vault 76 were, you know, we are the first people to try and repopulate this destroyed world. So it's not supposed to feel like Fallout 4 was, for example, which was Was that 100 years after the war, or was it 200? No, I think it was at least 200, wasn't it? I think it was 200 exactly, come to think of it. But yeah, that was a world where humans had a lot more time to repopulate. This, we are the only humans. Apparently, anyway. Who knows? We might come across other humans. What's going on here? Here's a pitchfork. Right, how did I do my weapon wheel again? Down. Okay. Up. Up is my weapon wheel. Why didn't that work before? Alright, I think we might want to go to the knife for this one, do a bit more damage. Actually, the axe. How's my condition go? Oh, you can see the condition, that's right. Or, why is that coming up as throwing knife when it's clearly a grenade? Okay, whatever. Didn't I just hatchet, select, still with the shovel? Okay, so the weapon wheel selects your... Oh, that works weird. That's very weird. Nope. Oh, RB to... Alright, I was pressing RS because I saw RS select, so I was clicking RS in, but... Note that changes what that is. What the... No, you press A. Okay, so it's an undocumented button to actually select it. What the fuck are they thinking? No! What? Give me my revolver. I come to... Right, okay. Okay. I'm going to have to do it like this. There we go. That's all I wanted to do. That's all I wanted to do. Man, I tell you what, user interfaces has not ever been Bethesda's strong suit, has it? Look at this thing. Ah, I wanted it to go down dramatically. It's not even there. What is this? Plan trapper legs. Binoculars, cool. So this is a container, apparently. It's busted over tent. Okay. Okay. The controls... Yeah, the controls are remappable. I'm not going to fiddle with that just yet. Because if I get stuck and I have to go, hey chat, can someone check how to do this? I don't want to have to remember what I remapped where. I really would like to be able to do phones or make some more healing items though, because I'm almost out of stim packs. Speaking of which, while I'm here... I've got a hunger bar now too. That's finally shown up. Alright. Once I find somewhere that feels safe, I'm going to apply my next level up. Still don't know how to do the transparent Pip-Boy interface thing though. Maybe that's actually in... Let's go down here. Put my back against a tree at least. There we go, that should be fairly safe. Maybe... Nope. Oh! I pressed the wrong button there. I went social, but alright, so it looks like a couple of people gone offline. Looks like we do have local servers though. Look, Phosphate AU, Wombat AU, Aussie Girl. These are obviously Australian usernames, so it is at least connecting Aussies together. Whether or not we have a local server or not remains to be seen, but I mean, they are using apparently Amazon Cloud Service for this, so we should have local servers. Display. Symptoms, fighting markers. No, HUD opacity. I think that might be the general HUD. We might turn that down a bit anyway. Game. Pacifist mode. Controls. Yeah, so this is, we can do the controls there. Presumably they're remappable. I'm going to try it in case I screw something up. So no, I don't know how to do the transparent Pip-Boy thing. Guess we go through help and have a look, but whatever. Holding down B does nothing. Oh wait, holding down B turns on my light though. Hard to tell because it's daytime, but yeah, I heard the noise. Oh wait, view. Ah, there we go. It's the view button. I thought the view button was for like getting a view of the actual item or something. There we go. That's much more helpful. Not as cool as the Pip-Boy, but still much more helpful in this game. Be able to see if you're about to have your face gnawed off while you're digging around in your menus. Alright, Adam, where did you find Eve? Or did you pass already? I passed a couple of Eves. The two players I've seen so far were both wearing female character models, and one of them's username was Aussie Girl, so she's it's probably a safe bet that she was a girl. The other player, I don't remember the name, but had a girl character model, but it could be a dude. I play girl character models sometimes because, frankly, their fashion choices are often nicer. And if you're going to stare at a butt in a third-person game... Ooh, vertibirds. No drones. Not vertibirds, drones. Interesting. Oh crap, blood bugs. I hate blood bugs. Okay. Okay. Jesus. I had a lot of trouble with blood bugs in my Fallout 4 playthrough because, as I mentioned before, why did this blood bug have ammo in his belly? I didn't really use melee at all. Like, almost at all in Fallout 4. And trying to shoot blood bugs and bloatflies was not easy, even with the mouse and keyboard. Even with that, it was a pain in the ass. Looks like I should have been going melee all along though. Second largest mosquito I've ever seen. Well, those were only hatchlings, Jason. Those were only bloodbug hatchlings. They're a little bit smaller than the big fellas. I mean, they're pretty average-sized mosquitoes, aren't they? I mean, for context, I'm an Australian, so you know the size of various insects Might, you know, my experience may vary from yours. Alright. Yep, so I've definitely figured out the light. That's good. Oh, please let this work. Oh, I kicked her off. I was going to go for photo mode. I thought I was going to sit next to her. Damn it. That would have been such a good photo op. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ah. Ah. Oh, oh, there's an empty bottle at least. No Nuka-Cola. Oh, shit. I see legs. Nope. Looks like one of those flash-fried corpses. Oh, nope. Something moved. Okay, there's something up there. And there's something over there. Jesus fucking Christ. Hit him! Yeah, that got their attention. I'm actually hitting him? Oh! Uh-oh! Uh-oh! My controller disconnected. Uh-oh! No! Connect! Oh, Jesus Christ. That was unfortunate. That was the worst time for a controller to disconnect. What the fuck was that? Something right next to my head just went sick. Alright, so the aim is a little bit forgiving. That's good to know. You don't have to be exact dead center in the crosshairs. Can be... Can I get up on this, you think? Slowly, 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 slowly! Ha 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 ha! Parkour! Nice. I hear footsteps. I think they were my own. Oh! Not my own. Man, the directional audio is a bit shit. I could... No idea. Okay, not really a distance weapon, is it? Oh, you were alive. I thought you were just bugged and not moving, that's all. Where's that coming from? Yeah, okay, so the audio needs some work. I keep hearing footsteps like right next to my head, but there's nothing there. Unless it's up here. Nope. God damn it. So positional audio, basically useless. That's not good use. Whew. So curious to see how this game turns out for solo players. Well, I've been playing solo myself so far. That was my aim today. Give it a go at solo. It's feeling alright. There's been a couple of things I haven't bothered to take on. Not necessarily because I'm playing solo, but because I'm still sort of relearning some of the important things about Fallout and actually learning how to play this game with a controller, because Fallout 4 I played with mouse and keyboard. Boiled water, excellent. Holotapes. Actually, there's a question. How does resting work in this game? We obviously can't sleep through to the next day because it's fucking online in real time. Oh, was that a red roach I just saw? So, do I rest in real time? Or is it like a quick heal? Or, oh, here we go. Resting in a... Put pillows on top of my head. Shh, I'm trying to sleep. Resting in a bed slowly heals you. Rest long enough to gain a bonus effect. Be warned, mattress lying on the ground, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so same mattress rules as the Fallout 4. Don't sleep on the one that's dirty and lying on the ground, otherwise you might get diseases. And, yeah, it's a slow regen. Well, that's an interesting way to do that. I had not even thought about how sleeping would work in this game compared to Fallout 4. I feel well rested. What does that do for me exactly? Let's find out. Oh, we can't use Pip-Boy while we're sleeping. Okay. How much better will the graphics be on PC? Noticeably, I'd say. I mean, we are running at 4K on the Xbox One X right now. You're not seeing it because I'm streaming at 1080p. Yeah, it's obviously not going to kill my rads by sleeping. But I'm noticing the textures are a bit muddy. So hopefully we'll have high-res textures on the PC version. Because I'll try and get a... oh, I know what I'll do. We'll go into third person. We'll see if we can... There we go. I'm trying to get some light reflecting off the suit. Yeah, it's a bit tricky to see in this light. But yeah, the things like cloth textures are a bit muddy, and you know, that crap down there. That's, you know, it's a bit better than Fallout 4, I think. It's been a while since I played, but it seems a bit better. But yeah, the textures are definitely a bit muddy, which is to be expected because we are in a persistent online world that everyone shares and stuff like that. So you can't, you know, there has to be some sort of limit to how much video memory you're soaking up at any one time for textures and shit like that, but because the Xbox, you know, doesn't have all that much. Are you alive? Guess not. I did see a red roach. Oh wait, is that a tripwire? Or is that a lighting glitch? Yeah, it just might be a lighting glitch. Either way, I would have tripped it as I came through. Alright, so they seem to have forgotten about me at least. While I slumbered. Oh. didn't have anything on you? Wait, here we go. Pipe pistol, take that. Blammo brand mac and cheese. Hooray for Blammo brand mac and cheese. Oh, you're a corpse now. I'll take your stuff. Oh, there's one. Alright, how shall we do things? Health is good, rent's good, food's good. How do I see how much ammo I've got? This doesn't... Oh, yes it does. I have 51 for the pipe pistol, 25 for the revolver. This reminds me of the bit in Spider-Man where all the criminals sort of linked all the roofs together. Chems. Take all the things. Ooh, buff out. Hello. Life preserver, toothpaste, greaser jacket, and jeans. Mendats! Now we're getting the good stuff. Right. So, let's presume we're safe. And... Alright, I forgot about it. Let's still look at. Does nothing. Greaser jacket does nothing. I was hoping for a bit of extra armor, but I guess not. How do we look? Ooh, check us out. There we go. Jeans and a leather jacket. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Out of the conspicuous Vault Boy suit. Responder. It's a smooth animation going down that ladder there. Let's leave those guys alone for now, I think. Oh, can. Where's the can? I don't know how fall damage works in 76, but in Fallout 4 you could fall about a floor before you took significant damage. I'm going to assume the same here. I wonder if we can get up on this roof through here. Hopefully the audio logs are worthwhile. Yeah, I'm not that worried about the audio logs and stuff at this stage, but I've heard some good things from the people who played at the event who did listen to audio logs. What was that thing? Stabilize something or other I just caught? I really should be paying attention to what I'm picking up. Over encumbered. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay. I guess we'll stash some stuff in here. Wait, how do we sort? Left stick for sort. Damage, range of fire, accuracy, value. No, what I want is junk, actually. Don't I? Looking at the wrong place. Sort by value. Weights, there we go. 6. Okay, so we'll leave the extinguisher behind, bag of fertilizer behind. Alright, now we're just under carry weight, so don't pick anything else up. Oh shit. Oh fuck, he got me through the window. Son of a bitch. Cheeky bugger. Didn't think about that, did I? Ah, so you do get a bit of a... Oh, I forget what they called it in 76. A bit of a jump forward when you... That's in melee. What was the word for it? Blitz, right? I call it a blitz build, where you would VATS into melee and dash forward. Shit, I'm out of stim packs apparently. I can't get at her. There we go. Shit. Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh, no. I just couldn't use the stim pack for a second. For some reason. Wait. Think about carry weight. Only grab ammo. Right. Fuck. Go down. Okay. Not doing too bad with the old left stick aim. Or, thumbstick aim is what I want to say there. Oh, there you are. I'm hitting the bridge. Okay. Time to test that full damage. Oh, easy. Oop. Take your 45 rounds, please. Alright, not doing too bad, guys. Not doing too bad at all. I've only had one death so far, and that's because I tried to punch a robot to death. Which was ill-advised, I'll admit. Have you picked up any radio signals yet? No, no road radio signals yet. And I'm not listening to the built-in radio signals because copyrighted music is going to be an issue if I upload this stuff to YouTube. Right, I need to find a stash or somewhere to build a stash. I guess if I put down my camp, I can build a stash, can't I? Really. I've been playing shooters for years, right? Years. And I still haven't developed the habit of reloading when I'm not in combat. Or when I've taken cover. Just so I have a full clip whenever I decide to start shooting. Oh, hello. Critter. I see a critter. What kind of critter are you? Nope, 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 nope. Okay, Fallout fans. That's a familiar shape. Shall we? Shall we get the bigger gun? Oh wait, no it's not. I thought... it's just a Brahmin. I thought it was a bloody... Never mind. Never mind. I feel like an idiot. I was all terrified because I thought it was a... Oh, what's the name of the things? Big angry... You fought one for the first time in the mission with the minigun and the power armor in Fallout 4. What's the name of the damn things? God damn it. one of the most recognizable Fallout monsters, and I can't remember the damn name of the thing. No, it's not Tauros. That's a different game. Deathclaw, thank you. I thought it was a Deathclaw. Because from the back, all hunched over like that, I thought it was the shoulders of a Deathclaw. It was a bit paler than I expected, but I thought, well, maybe it's just a variant in this game. See what I mean? From the right angle? You could see the sort of front arms of Deathclaw kind of... I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But I had a moment of pure panic. Oh! A possum. Alright. No, wait. Keep forgetting that I'm not swapping positions of two quick short things. It's swapping positions between last used. There we go. Have to get used to that. Alright, how are we doing for time? We're about halfway through the 4 hours. A little over halfway through, actually, because I did start a little late, didn't I? This one's all hung up on the power lines. It's graceful. Looks like it's doing ballet. Poor bastards. Oh, hello. Oh, right, I've still got a level up waiting as well. Let's go take care of this wandering miserable little sod over here. Hopefully he's alone. Damn it. I really need to up stealth or something. Oh, he's not alone. Damn it. Just... this menu system. I'm used to using a mouse. Where'd the corpses go? Oh, there he is. Nope, I can't. Oh, there we go. Take the combat knife. Nothing worth looting. Alright. Alright. Ammo. Alright, I was a bit worried ammo was going to be kind of hard to come by, but it seems like we're finding it on most corpses. In small quantities, but it all adds up. Alright. Let's do the thing where we hide behind a tree for a little bit. Assume we are safe. And there we go, level up. We earned a perk pack because we reached level 5 again. Alright, scrounge a 40% chance to find extra ammo, nice. Oscar burned 3,000 calories, he accidentally left a cake in the oven. Ha 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 ha. Wait, I can't scroll through these? So, they just scroll off the screen. Alright, let's do something about this carry weight then. I could use a little more. And melee attack damage as well, which is handy. One-handed melee weapons now do 10% damage. Weights of all chems. Okay, we're definitely doing this one. More damage. Alright, now we can see the other cards. Equip that. So Stimpaks restore 15% more health. Nice. It's intelligence. I guess they're color-coded. Action points regenerate 50% faster. Food mortar weights are reduced by 30%. That's nice. We need to level 7 before we can use that, though. And 40% chance to find extra ammo when you search an ammo container. And that's luck. So I guess we'll do that. Because we do have 1 point in each of these, don't we? Oh, we already got intelligence. Right, I have intelligence too, but I can't equip 2 cards? Why is... Oh, because it's the same card. Doy. I thought they might stack. And we can't use truth. Okay, so... Okay. Okay, starting to get grips with the systems. Now, Black Mountain Ordnance Works. This is probably worth the risk. Ordnance. That means things that go pew-pew. Thank you, review. Review-ree. Is your name like, is your real name Rory and that's kind of a play on words because you do reviews or something? Because if so, I like it, that's clever. Plastic fork. Crisp, there we go. Food. You may be struggling for carry weight, but I'll always get food. Gold pocket watch. That can't wait. That can't possibly weigh much. Ooh, terminal. Ooh! Shotgun. Ooh. We can't get to the floor safe. No, it's heartbreaking. And that's mine. Oh, for a second there I thought we were going to get like fresh water from this thing. That was a bit too much to hope for, wasn't it? Alright, let's see what this does. Oh, right. And it was never much good at hacking. Guess the password if you're wrong. Like this number shows how many letters are right position. Match the password around. I always sucked at this. What was the trick? To do the ones in brackets and it removes some wrong ones or something, right? Is that what I'm looking for? Legendary hacker. I am Hacker Man. First try. Unbelievable. What are the odds of that? How many possibilities were there? What are the odds of that? Colin Parker Holdings, Limited, Rental and Leasing Records. Data reader. Green Custom Defense System, 2 years, full time paid. New Coca-Cola. Okay, so this is nothing interesting. Ah! Don't need to pick the lock on the safe. Doop boop. Nice. Excellent. Boiled leather right leg. Nice bit of armor at last. Desk fan. Pretty more money. Well, that was barely worth it, but at least it was easy. There we go. Damage resist. And against electricity as well. Nice. Or, I guess it's electricity. How does that work again? I've completely forgotten. What's that little lightning bolt mean? Is that energy weapons? Resist against energy weapons, right? I think it does. Not that we've been hit with energy. Oh no, wait, the robots have energy weapons, don't they? Sweet! We have slightly more damage resist. Ooh. Requires skill 0. Your skill 0. Well, why can't I unlock it then? Oh, because I don't have any bobby pins. God, again with that. Mr. Handy Fuel. That's probably really heavy. I'll leave that there for now. The funny thing is, I was lousy for bobby pins in Fallout 4. Like, I never, ever, ever ran out of bobby pins. I always had, like, dozens of the damn things. But here, just not a one. Not a one. So, where did he come from? I'm taking your smokes as well. Radiation source. Hello. Fragmentation mine. Where is that radiation source? Oh, it's these. Right? Yeah. Just a bit of toxic waste. No big deal. Big deal! Jeez, that's a lot of radiation. Right. There must be something valuable here though, right? There must be something worth taking the risk for. Maybe not. I think my guess about the day-night cycle is about right too. It's about an hour, it feels like. Maybe 45 minutes. I wonder where we are. Wait, what? Oh, here we are. Is that us? Nope, that's the event. Oh, there we are. Oh, right. I didn't see me there. There we are. We've kind of come in a big circle. We went down here. Then we went sort of through here, I think. Yeah, so we must have somehow looped all the way back. What's this? Oh, this is the power plant thing. Alright, well, let's find out what this thing is. How you doing, Chatter? You've all gone silent. You all playing too, or you're just sort of chilling? Or perhaps I'm muted and you're watching other streamers as well. Somebody, yeah. So how many streamers are doing the Fallout 76 thing right now? I bet you there's just so many. Actually, I'm going to load up Twitch. Over here. Nope, not Twitter. I said Twitch. Browse. Oh! Fallout 76 is not top of the pops. Still losing to Fortnite. Did beat Call of Duty Black Ops, though. So that's impressive in its own right. For a light RPG to beat out Call of Duty. There are, I don't know how many streamers, but there are 111,643 people watching various Fallout 76 streams right now. It's not bad. And I have a tiny slice of that. Wait, where'd my marker go? It's this way. Wait, why have I got two markers? Oh, it'd be really nice to know which marker is the marker I'm following. Oh wait, there it is. It's over another icon, that's why I couldn't see it. Little windmill thing or something. Doing good questing for the Dawn Guard DLC for my Switch Skyrim playthrough. So not too dissimilar. Different game, but still Bugthester. You're 150 hours into Skyrim on the Switch? Jeez, that's dedication. I could barely do 20 minutes before I wanted to be sick. Whoa, jeez! Should have remembered. Mole rats never come alone. Hello. This is a cool looking thing. It's like E.T. built it. Air sensor. I can't retrieve a holotape because apparently there's no holotape in it, but okay. Environmental sensor is busy collecting data. Okay. Keep hearing noise. Oh, there you are. Who do you think you're messing with? Shovelly Joe. Oh, hey! Right away. Any more? Any more morons? Still don't have any bobby pins. Where do I get bobby pins from? There must be a huge stash of them somewhere. Oh, hey, hi. Shovelly Joe. Wait, no, wait. I still have the video for it, don't I? So hang on.
Shovelly Joe.
It's an axe, but still. Can I take a shit? I totally can. Ooh. Just a big bar of gold jammed in the toilet. No worries. Ranger hat. Need some toilet paper. Toilet paper. Very, very valuable toilet paper in the post-nuclear wasteland. Just gonna wait. What is photo mode again? Right, it's all these steps. Unavailable right now. There's no room for the camera. Okay. Okay. No room for the camera inside the bog. Nope. Can't even do it there. Damn it. Whatever game. Worst photo mode ever. One person has over half the Fallout 76 views. Yeah, I guess... Oh, hello. My guess would be, like... Who would it be? Shroud? Oh. We got a radio signal. Who was asking about that earlier? Nope. Doop. Responders camp signal. That was the one.
Hi, folks. This is Jeff Nakamura of the Responders. We've set up a camp at Flatwoods, and we're offering supplies, medical treatment, and survival training to anyone in need. Look for us in the church across from the Flatwoods Tavern, and if you can volunteer some time to help out, we could definitely use it. This message will repeat.
Church across from the Flatwoods Thingamabob doodler. I'm not going to bother about that right now. Because we are living on borrowed time today. So let's keep exploring, see what we can come across. I guess this way. Yeah, I have come across a couple of players. Just two. Just two, but I certainly have. Actually, let's see how many are on the map at the moment. Don't know what that little... I guess the little red symbol down the bottom corner near the name, that might mean they're less than level 5, so they're not PvP, or I don't know. Yeah, looks like the server's about, we'll call it half full. I wonder why it would list people as offline though. Do we... I wonder if we come back to the same server whenever possible. That would be interesting. So you keep running into the same people? And if so, how do you manually change server? How do you force the game to put you on a different server if that's the case? Because otherwise I don't see what the point would be in listing certain players as offline rather than just, you know, ignoring them completely because they're not on. Marking them as offline seems to indicate that when they come back, they'll come back to this server. Alright? Makes sense to me. Ah, it's a road to Vault 76. I must have done a loop-a-doop. Don't remember visiting this house though, so let's go have a look. But first, ammo! Ooh, and ammo bag! Does that increase my carry weight, or is that just cloth? We are at our carry weight. That's right, we are defensible here. I guess we can use some... where are we? Are we thirsty? We are thirsty. Let's drink some boiled water. Might reduce the carry weight a bit. Where is my... right away. Diluted. We're not that... we're not that irradiated. Oops. Didn't mean to eat that. Okay. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo. Oh, we got bubblegum. The bubblegum that came in the card pack is actually a consumable item. It's food. And it gives you a boost. 5% slower hunger and thirst for 2 minutes. And it gives you action points. That's pretty cool. Alright, there we go. Defend Sunshine Meadows Industrial Farm. An attack is imminent. Prepare your defenses. Oh. Doing well so far. Hello. This is Pummel Horse. Bobby pins! Finally. Whoops. No, guess we can't go too far back there. Oh, jeez. So I had to defend myself against a sleeping Scorch there. That was tricky. I'm a workbench. Fuck yes. Well, come on then. Where's the rest? They're a bit generous with the time between attacks, aren't they? Just in case you needed to heal up, I guess, but don't need this much time. Chunk. Risk. Can I not sort by weight in this view? Oh, there it is. Extra roll. There we go. 10 carry weight. That should be enough for some ammo and stuff, right? I would love to know where the rest of the wave is so I can just finish with this event. No. No. Is there a friends list or a chance to join a server that friends list? Yeah, absolutely. You can add friends, you can invite your friends onto whatever server it is you're playing on. Even if it's...
Hey, pat on the back! Pat on the back for this guy!
Even if the server is full.
Holy fuck, 32.
Get some love in the chat for a heart attack there. 32 months in a row. And coming in with a tier 2 sub. And my Digirect followed. Thank you very much for that too. And Objective Gaming EU followed. Thank you for that. How's it been so far? I'm actually enjoying it so far. I really am. I'm having fun exploring, discovering. I mean, the novelty is still new. It feels a lot like Fallout 4 in many ways, but in many ways it feels quite... Oh, hey. Did not see the armor there. Where was it? Does that give me... That doesn't give me any ammo. Oh, I kept going up because it was grayed out, but I can't wear it. I can't even wear this piece of armor until I'm level 10. That sucks. I knew that was a thing with weapons. There were certain weapons you couldn't equip based on level. I did not know it was a thing with armor. That bites. Doesn't look like there's a ladder. Nope. This quest might be glitched. Or maybe there's a way up onto the roof. And there's a extra guy up there or something. Here we go. Maybe there's a guy inside the house or something. No, guess not. Yeah, I feel like this quest is glitched. Or, no wait, I'm looking at the, sorry, I was looking at the 0 of 1 thing, but that's the power plaque thing, so I guess I did do this one. I've been hanging around here for 5 minutes for nothing. Oh! Alright, so pay more attention and read your quest markers properly. That's the lesson we just learned. At least I found the armor that I would have missed. Alright, we were going this way, weren't we? We were headed up this way. With my subscriber giving you most likely kill you at the 3 mark. See, that's the thing with the sub noise being so loud and a game like this. Things do jump out at you without warning in a game like this. I don't know whether rad scorpions are in this. But rad scorpions used to scare the piss out of me. You'd be wandering along, all of a sudden they just burst out of the ground all big and... Even mole rats will give you a scare because they burst out of nowhere. I mean, they're not much of a threat, but they'll give you a bit of a shock. Why is there a skull and bones on my radar? Am I heading back to where I first died? I must be close to it at least, because we are in the vicinity of the vault again. Oh, can't get up there. Yeah, here we go. This is where I died. My first and so far only death. Come on then, boys. Before the robot sees me. Not gonna worry about the meat. Right then. I think it's time for some revenge, don't you? Event happening. Apparently. Alias attack location. Psh, that's bugged. Revenge is mine! I'll take your fusion cells, fuck you. That felt satisfying. That felt very satisfying. Retake Sunshine Meadows Industrial Farm. Okay, so someone else is taking the farm, apparently. That's fine. Right, we're back up near the vault. Let's head over in the other direction. Just to the math, November of 2021, I hit 69 months. And that's my goal. To stream at least long enough to get that. There is instanced weather. Because I've been here before, and it wasn't raining last time I was here. So, yeah, dynamic weather systems. I mean, I knew there was, like, rad storms and shit like that, but... regular weather as well, I guess. Ooh. Lightning. At least I hope that was lightning. There we go, there's a rumble of thunder. Ooh. Mineable, mineable, mineable. That's a good place to remember. If we ever need some more iron. Tell you what, we are 2.5 hours in. Almost 3 hours into the actual event because I was 20 minutes late, but 2.5 hours into my gameplay. I'm starting to feel pretty comfortable with the controls. Not quite there yet, still a bit clumsy at doing some stuff, but starting to get there. The frame rate has been mostly good. We had a couple of weird hitches here and there. I mean, it's still kind of hideous. 30 frames per second, first person, you know, first person view, first person shooter kind of thing. When you move and the trees just go bleh, you know, big smudgy, gross mess. But it's not bugging me as much as I thought it would be. I did watch about half an hour of gameplay, full screen, from YouTube before I started streaming. I loaded some up just to make sure that my web camera and overlay and stuff weren't in the way of anything important, but also gave me the chance to adjust my eyes to 30 frames per second gameplay. Glad I did that, because it did take 15 minutes. I'll take the duct tape. I'll take the food as well. The rest can stay. Because we're worried about carry rate as always.
Hey, pat on the back for this guy.
There goes another one.
Hope you had a great trip.
Check my pulse here. Yeah, I'm alright. Oh. Where? There! Oh, that's just not terribly good, is it? Have some on your spleen. I'm even getting better at the aim. Old thumbsticks. I don't think there's any aim assist either. I haven't felt the reticle dragging to the targets like you do with aim assist. So if there is controller aim assist, it's fairly gentle. Oh, here we go. Server shutting down. Feels a little bit early. We've only gone for about 3 hours. At least we've got a countdown. Ooh, what was that? I saw something shiny. Yep, there's definitely lights over there. Ooh. Hunter's Ridge. And we end on a level up too. Nice. We reached level 5. Oh, oh, careful. Remember those alarms. Does that mean a super mutant hangs out here? Oh! Doesn't seem like a super mutant hangout.
No.
Yes! Where's the other one? We done? We're done? Alright, we have 5 minutes left. I'm going to get my last level up. There we go. We reached level 5. Combat with other players enabled. Ally strangers, blah blah blah. We know all this. And I am going to go for strength again because that carry weight's really starting to bug me. Plus, we have been doing a lot of melee, so it's always good. 10% damage. Punching attacks do 10% damage. Medical stims. We haven't been using our fists much, but I think we'll go for that one. Carry more stim packs without impacting our weight, right? Because we already have Gladiator. Cool. Well then. Well then. Let's go. I wonder if I can survive this. Yep, that's fine. It's important to learn exactly how much fall damage you can take. Lantern. Ooh, Yaogwai. Didn't know those were in it in this game. None of those. What's in here? I should take that grenade too. No cooking station. Oh no, but there it is. I thought for sure there was a cooking station around here. Take some of that. Healing. Can't make any of that. Man, we need some recipes. Oh, there we go. We needed the water to make the other stuff. There we go. Dip, dip, dip. Now we're cooking with gas. Or wood, at least. No, can't. Bloodleaf fire cap. Oh, we used our fire. Oh, okay. Okay, so we're good on some fresh boiled water, we got some food and stuff ready. So next time I get to play, which won't be for at least 4 or 5 days, because I'll be doing packs, filling out the packs, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I will be streaming from packs for 2 hours the first day, then one, I think. But yeah, keep an eye on the Twitter for information about that. How good is the range on this gun? Not bad. So the aim isn't that forgiving. That's pretty good though. For a revolver with a reflex sight, that was pretty good. Caps. Man, we've been playing for a bit about 3 hours and we have 12 caps. That's kind of miserable. Come on, get up there. Get up, get up, get up. Ooh, what do we got here? Empty Nuka-Cola. Oh, bourbon! There we go. I'll leave the glass there. We don't need that so much. Alright. Ah, 4 seconds down. Not enough. I was going to take a cool photo down here, but never mind. My gun disappeared. Might be able to purchase caps? Yeah, maybe. I mean, Is it just my server that shut down, or is it everybody? Is that the end of the play session? Because I feel like it didn't go for 4 hours. I was about 20 minutes late, which brings us to about 3 hours. No, I guess they did shut him down early. It's everybody. Man, that menu music's a bit aggressive, isn't it? Well then, thank you very much for joining me today, guys. Most of you have spent your time lurking. Hope you had fun. I certainly had fun. Verdict is, I'm encouraged about this game. I'm looking forward to playing it. Hopefully, when I come back from PAX, there'll be another session ready to go, like the next day, or, you know, the day I come back or something, I don't know. If so, I'll be playing it as often as possible. I'll be streaming it as often as practical. And I think maybe next time we should look to party up with some of you guys. Subs get priority, of course, but we're not limiting it to subs. If there aren't enough subs who want to play along on the same platform, you know, we'll make the call as we go. But yeah, that you know, that 3 hours I played today, I like it. I like it more than I thought I would. And I think, hopefully, once the novelty wears off, I think this could be the game I've been looking for. That sort of online, social, chill game. They can sort of chill in or get aggressive in, or, you know. Yeah, it's a good first impression. And apparently I have 210 atom things, whatever they are. They're the things you spend on the cosmetics. I can see down there, the bottom corner. Can we edit our character from here? No, we can't. We can just... Oh, we can make new... Ooh! Apparently you can have multiple characters on the same account. Or does that overwrite? I wonder. I'm not going to try it now, just in case it overwrites. Without warning. You never know. Yeah, like everybody's offline. So you can have friends, you can have a team, and you can show recents there. Didn't take any photos. Don't think there was anything I missed in the settings. Didn't have any more problems with that open mic stuff either, like we did. Anyway, I'm going to stop recording now for the sake of YouTube, but I think we'll hang out for a little bit on the Twitch and have a chat. So if you're watching on YouTube, hope this has been informative. I've had fun. Catch you next time.